Today we're showing off a 2024 Buick Envision. This is where it all starts with the preferred trim, and how I can tell mostly is you get these bright accents that are coming through the brand new grille and fascia. They've moved the headlights over into the side here. You got your daytime running lamps up top, and again a little bit more of these bright accents that will come down into the grille area. Over here you get these standard 18-inch aluminum rims. It's kind of a high polished aluminum with this little dark accents on the inside, which looks out really cool. And then you get this body cladding that comes all the way across. A little bit, again, more of the bright accents that will be around the vehicle. Quite different from the ST, where they're going to remove most of the chrome, but with the preferred, just gives it a distinct look. And again, this is the entry level. Very impressive list. Up here in Canada, the only thing you can get is the all-wheel drive version, but I'll show you how you switch it to front-wheel drive. So when we're not in January, you can still drive around. In the summertime, front-wheel drive only. So as it stands right now, yeah, we're filming in January, so we already have our heated seats on. This is on the touchscreen that you can see, and then the heated steering wheel is on also. Both of them standard equipment for this Buick Envision Preferred. But a lot of what we've seen, this big gigantic screen, it's really 3 screens in one behind one piece of glass. Over here on my left, we have the controls for the heads-up display, standard equipment. You also have your driver information center, where it's pretty pertinent of what you're going to carry. There's a little button here on the steering wheel for pages, so I get different views. This is where my Google map is going to load up here. Again, Google Maps, navigation system, standard equipment. Push again, you get your forward collision alert, and then back to this home screen. Over here, it's the Google built-in. So you get your quick menu over here, and then all your recognizable icons. Did you hear that beep? That was blind zone alert, because somebody just walked, well, in our blind zone really. So it gave us that little audible beep. Again, blind zone alert, standard equipment. And also in this aspect, to keep it all clean, neat, and tidy, when we're talking about our audio sources, down here you get a volume button. So if I wanted to increase my volume, I just use this turn knob here, and that would go with whatever we're listening to, whether it be XM, FM, AM, Bluetooth. So again, we also have dual zone climate control. So your climate control is right in this neighborhood where you have your temperature up and down. It's a toggle switch, legible here on the touch screen. You also have your fan. So you up for increased fan speed, down for decreased fan speed, self-explanatory. But also there's an auto feature, just like your thermostat in your house. It's gonna do whatever it has to do to maintain your set temperature. Right here, we got 22 and 23 degrees Celsius. Push this little button apart. Up forward, we have USB ports for charging. So you have USB and USB-C. You also have your wireless charging. So if I were to drop my phone in here, even with my OtterBox, it's gonna show that everything is charging nice and clear. You got your tandem cup holders, which kind of frees up a little bit more of space in this area here, because for one, there's no more gear selector. I really like what they've done through General Motors. You almost have this corporate gear selector where when you put your foot on the brake, you pull it towards you, you pull down, you're in drive. If you pull towards you and move it up into reverse, now you can see your 360 camera shows up here. Again, 360 camera, standard equipment. Plus you also have different views. So right now we're looking out the back view. I push this little button, it can look out the front. And if I go to the overhead, now I'm looking at, you know, my front view or directly down over my rear bumper. And if I want to look at the sides, I can see how close my rear tires are to that curb to make sure those pretty rims stay nice and clean. And again, how do you get out of all this? There's a little button on the end. It says P, push for park. Really, really handy, intuitive, all at the same time. So again, what's really impressive with this Buick Envision Preferred is all the standard equipment. Not only have we talked about some of the safety tech, but also heated seats, heated steering wheel, leather steering wheel, 360 camera as well. But again, now this vehicle may be shared between 2 drivers, so you get memory seats and easy exit. And for the audio files, you get your Bose sound system. And again, power trunk release, push this little button here, and the hatchback is going to open up behind you right there. So over on my left, we have these controls here, this shiny silver button, that's your emergency parking brake. And then there's a mode button here. So you either push it up or down. So if I push down, Over here on my right, it shows me that we're in all-wheel drive. If I push it down again, we're in sport. That's more of your enthusiastic driving with your transmission. And then off-road, that's more of your super sensitive traction control. And again, if you push it down again, you go into tour. Touring in the Buick means front-wheel drive, so they're gonna disconnect the rear axle, saves you money on fuel. So one of the cool features that I love about this new Buick is you can personalize, inside. You can get these ambient lighting or your sexy lights. Right, you hit here and you have your shades. Do you want it to be more in the red, the oranges, the greens, the blues, the purples, something like this? And then you have all these different shades as well. So multiple different colors. Now, where are you going to see that? Can't see it so much in the daytime, but all in these little high decorative pieces here, and then over around your door handles on your side door panels. That's where you're going to see these little, ambient lights, just a little hue, a glow inside the interior, just makes it look really awesome. Let's check out the cargo area. The second most popular reason why somebody's going to buy an SUV is for your cargo carrying capacity. And you have a generous amount of space. I don't have the exact number, and I've said it before, so I'll say it again. You're going to have somewhere about this much depth, about this much width, and about that much height inside your storage space. But also underneath this subfloor, you can see there's a full-on spare tire. There's a jack underneath, and you do have this little bit of compartment. It houses your spare tire. And also the other benefit is there's insulation. So you're not gonna get all that road noise because the vehicle is a lot quieter if you take everything and leave it on the outside. So what motivates the Buick Envision? Under the hood, you get a 2-liter turbo that pumps out 226 horsepower and about 254, 58 pound-feet of torque, and that's all paired up to a 9-speed automatic. The benefit of the turbo is going to get you up to speed, whether you're accelerating onto a highway or making a passing move. But when you actually are at those running speeds, you don't need a lot of power to keep motivating, burning money on gas. This 2024 Buick Envision, the preferred trim, I really like it. You get a lot of standard features and a lot of luxury, drop dead gorgeous, good looking package for a reasonable amount of price. So if you want to know a little bit more about what these Buicks can offer you, come on down, visit us at Boyer Buick in Ajax, 425 Bailey Street. See you there. Hey,
my battery.
Mic test.
Trent, my battery's running low.
Okay. Hey, mic test.
Look, he just wants to
The one time he's speechless. Okay, wait, let's just edit out that wait a second part. Okay?